Welcome back. For this assignment, what we have up here at the top are three. They're going to be objects. You got a man, a floor, and a window. Of course, they're going to be called something else on your assignment. And so down here where we have our custom functions, we've got the window, and then we've created a sign. And then you've got the man and the floor characteristics and properties there. So if you were to run this program, what's going to happen is you're going to see a man moving, and it's really just a rectangle that moves to the right. And you should have a few other rectangles. Of course, you've got the floor and the window, and then down here you also have a sign, which your sign will say probably something like office, but you can see mine just says this is the sign right there. So mine is going to be a little bit different than yours, but the code is going to be the same in order to complete this assignment. So what we want to be able to do is check to see if the man is overlapping with the glass. And since we're checking, we're going to be putting this in the draw function. Now that may be obvious on the assignment, but again, if you don't have that information, it may be helpful to know, yes, we're checking something, which means it should be code that we're going to be putting in the draw function. Because the draw function is checking this every frame, and it's running 60 frames every second. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, since we're checking, it should be an if statement right here. And our if statement will have that set of parentheses with the Boolean statement, and then we have inside of that what we want it to do if that Boolean statement is true. So if what? Well, we're trying to see if the person or the man is overlapping with the window or the glass, whatever the case may be. So we're going to check to see if the man is, and again, we're checking, it's literally just overlapping with what? And this will be in parentheses. Mine is window. I believe yours is glass. Okay, so yours may say something like person dot overlapping, and then in the parentheses you'll have something like glass. But for me, it's man and window. Well, what do I want to happen? Well, I want to change the color of that person if they overlap with that window. So I'm going to say take the man and change his color to, and again, you get to choose whatever the color is that you want. Let's see what the man's color down below for me. The man starts as well, whatever this is, and the window. The window color. Let's see, what color is that? Here's the window color. Oh, geez. Oh, the man is green at least. Okay, so I'm just going to put in light green just to show that it's going to change. I believe yours it's going to want something a little bit more specific, but I'm going to go with light green on this one. I think that's color for us. So let's just check. L-I-G-H-T, light green, yeah. So this person, as the man overlaps with the window, his color will change to light green. Now you can run that code and check it to make sure that it works, but there's something else that we want to do on this, and that is that we want to get the man, in my case, or the person, to jump. So we're going to put in another if statement. I probably should have done this before, but I didn't, and so I'm going to fix that now. This one is just going to change the man's color when he overlaps with the window right there. And so what are we going to do next? Well, again, I'll put in a note just so we know what we are trying to do. But if the user, or we'll just say getting the user to make the man jump or look like he jumps, right? So again, this is something that we would want to check. We want the user to be able to push a button, and when they push that button, we want to be able to check to see or make the man jump or appear to jump. Now the man is just a rectangle, so it's really just making the rectangle appear to jump. So it's going to check, which means we're looking at an if statement. And I'll complete the if statement right here. Let's see, something like this. And then inside of the if statement will be right there. Okay, so if what? Well, if let's see, on the keyboard, so we're going to go to KB, that's on the keyboard, and you can kind of think of whatever button you want the user to push. But I'm just going to go with presses. Now remember, if you use pressing right here, then what will happen is if they hold the button down, then it will just keep going up. But I'm going to make them push that, and they can push it over and over to make it look like the person's flying. There are ways to fix that, but we're not worried about that for this assignment. And since they're jumping, we'll just say we're going to press the button up, the up button. And what do we want to happen when the user on the keyboard presses the up button? So when this is true, I almost forgot that parentheses right there. But when this is true, what do we want to happen? Well, we're going to make the man have a velocity dot, since he's going to go upwards, it's going to be y. And what's going to happen? Remember, if you put 4 right here, 4 is going to make him go downwards, because downwards is the positive y direction. The only thing we need to do to fix that is make it negative. So make it -4. Try different values here, -2, -3.5, whatever you want to put in there. And that will be fine. Okay, so of course, for you may want to check the assignment, just make sure you're putting in the correct values, the values that they want, so that you can get the credit. But at least for now, this is really all that we need from this assignment, is to put in these lines of code right here. And as long as you do that, and of course you're using the variables that you have for the assignment, I've changed these just a little bit, and this will work for us. Okay, so there's the code that we need. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.